This is a quick overview of two very useful add-ons for Google Sheets that can help teachers using Google Classroom with assessment and tracking of student work. Let's start with an empty Google Sheet. For those of you who aren't familiar with add-ons in Google Docs and Sheets, here is the menu. If you click on Get Add-ons, it will take you to the add-on store. These are both free add-ons, so you don't have to pay, don't worry. Let's start with the first one. It's called Roster Sync. It comes up with two results here. You should choose Install on the Teacher Edition. I have this installed already, so I don't have that option. This add-on will simply add all the students and their emails into your spreadsheet. So we'll launch it from the menu. It gives you three options. First, choose the sheet to sync it to. You have multiple tabs and you can choose one or the other. I only have one open at the moment, so the option is limited. Second, the course in the classroom. So choose your course, all the ones you are active in. And the third option is the direction. So I'm going to sync from the classroom to the sheet. Once you've got a classroom with a roster in it, you can sync it back into a new classroom. So if you started a new classroom, you could populate it with the students rather than needing to give them a code. You'll now see that Sheet has been populated with the names and emails of all the students in the classroom. It will also show the emails of anyone with Guardian notifications set up. I've blurred out the details as it's personal data. Probably best to make a template of this now that you can duplicate, so you've got a master roster of all the students in the classroom. Once you have your master list, it's very easy to set up group profiles, trackers, etc. Here's an assignment tracker shared between staff on one of my current courses that I quickly set up and has been developing over a number of weeks. The second add-on is called Essay Metrics. I've opened a new tab here in the Sheets, and now I'll launch the add-on and get it to look to Google Classroom assignment. I point it towards the classroom and the assignment within the classroom. This will only work with Google Docs. It won't work if there are assignments set up in any other way. It will only read the data in a Google Doc. But it's a really good tool for initial assessment and tracking progress of student work. It takes a little time to sync all the data in, but when it's loaded up, you'll see that it's analysed all the documents in the assignment and has given you quite a lot of information about each student's work. The title column should have the name of the student in it. The column for owner will say the name of the classroom owner if the assignment has been submitted. It's worth noting that once a student presses submit in the Google Classroom, the assignment ownership will be transferred to the owner of the classroom. The next column, there's a direct link to the individual document, so you can just click on there and it will open the document in a new tab. The next column has a basic word count. I'll filter it here from high to low. This document is a template with 81 words in it, so it's obvious that the three documents at the bottom haven't been edited at all. The other columns cover such things as sentence length, character count, reading age. This isn't very accurate, so I wouldn't trust it too much, the reading age, but it will give you an overall sense of where the student is. The columns for simple and complex connected words will give you a more accurate feel of the student's English level, as will some of the other columns, such as average sentences per paragraph. There are a few more columns that you may or may not find useful, and later on the ability to feedback to students on their work directly from the sheet. This data, of course, won't give you an idea of the quality of the work. You'll have to read it for that, but should help you to see who isn't working and a basic overview of their English level.